What we're going to do today is we are going to practice color mixing. Now I have this towel for you to wipe up the colors. You must make sure that you keep your colors nice and clean. If a spot gets dirty, then just find a new spot on the towel by refolding it. See how I just refold that towel? Now, we have 8 colors here, but we have white paper, so we're not going to use white. So we have 7 colors that we can fill in 7 stones in our castle. Now the challenge for this project is to do a different color for every stone. Now see, that just got a little dirty, so I just wipe it clean. And we are not going to use white because we have a white piece of paper. And the last color I'm going to use is black. Now I have run out of colors, so now what needs to happen is I need to mix colors. So I'm going to mix colors. I'm going to take some green and put in the blue. Now green is a secondary and blue is a primary, and I get this third kind of color, this in-between color. I'm going to take some of that green, I'm going to put in the white, and now I've made that aquamarine into a lighter tint. Now I clean it all up, and if you don't clean, then your colors are going to become mucky and yucky. So you mix, paint, and then clean. Mix, paint, clean. Mix, paint, clean. I'm going to take some yellow. Oh, I'm going to get some clean yellow. I'm going to mix it with the orange. Take some orange, put in the yellow, and there I go. And I take the bolder or darker color and I put it in the lighter color because it's a lot easier to mix that way. I put a little bit of some more colors. You can mix up to 3 colors, but don't mix any more than 3 colors. If you mix any more than 3 colors, then you usually end up with just this mucky, yucky brown. So mix 2 to 3 colors. 2 is really the best. If you can mix 2, that's great. Now, as you can see, I'm mixing, painting, cleaning, mixing, painting, cleaning, mixing, painting, cleaning, mixing, painting, cleaning, and filling in every single square with a different color. No repeats here. There are so many different colors that you can mix, as long as you keep your paints nice and clean. Mix, paint, clean, mix, paint, clean, mix, paint, clean, mix, paint, clean. Just like that, until the whole castle is all full. And don't forget the door. There, just like that. For our next step, it's very important you write your name on the back of the paper. We're going to be cutting the castles out later. So write your name on this paper I'm giving you. Okay, so last week we did our castle. Now we're going to make a landscape. First thing, you need to make your horizon line. So you fold it in half just like this. Now the horizon line means everything below that line is the ground and everything above the line is the sky. So make sure that all of your trees start below the line. Okay, remember also that things that are bigger are closer and things that are smaller are higher up on the page, because things that are far, far away are itty bitty and they're going to be closer to the horizon line. I'm just using a wiggle line here to outline the leaves of my tree, and I just did another outline for the trunks of my tree, and I'm going to do another outline for a bush here, and I'm going to put the bush, because it's going to be kind of big, right down at the bottom of the page, and I'm going to make mine a blueberry bush. Now, once you have this outlined, then the challenge is to color it in neatly and completely. You want to make sure that you color it in neatly and completely. And for the leaves and for the bush, you can use these curly lines, and you can also use a couple different kinds of green. For the trunks, you need to use straight up and down lines because that will show the bark. And then for the grass. Now the grass is going to be very important that you do this in the correct way. First, start at the horizon line, and then you just go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. See how I'm making these little vertical lines right together, and have them be little vertical lines at the top of the horizon line. And then as you move down the page, make those vertical lines a little bit longer for each row. So I'm making these rows of vertical lines that get bigger the closer they get to us. And this makes it look like a field of grass, because the blades of grass would look bigger And I'm coloring in the whole sky here so that the only white paper that's showing are the clouds that I have. Now, take that castle that we made last week, it's all nice and dry, and cut it so that only the colored castle part. We're going to cut off all that extra white paper, and then you can glue your castle onto your landscape. Please check to make sure your name is on the back. And there you go.